The way you're going to create connection through brand authenticity is through emotion. You got to get emotional. Be passionate about it, but in your energy, not mine, not anyone else's. So if you're an introvert, can you speak from passion? You certainly can. Look up Mr. Rogers, and you will see that he spoke from emotion, but he was a very soft-spoken guy. You can talk from your own energy, but it must be energy and it must be emotion. Because if you don't speak from that, people will not see you as authentic. They will not be sure of you. They will be unsure of you. And the idea is, how can you speak on something passionately? Don't focus on trying to make the sales and the money. Speak from passion. If you speak from passion, you matter. You will go far. Everybody wants somebody who's passionate. I remember going into a suit, a shop to get a suit, and the guy was really passionate about clothing. He was passionate about styles and textiles. He was passionate, and that's what you need. Passion. You speak from passion, you win. Now, you also have to speak from honesty, and sometimes it's brutal honesty. I'm in several niches, and I'm in one niche where I had to speak very honestly about people and their situation on whether they were going to make the money that they want to make. And it's not that they can't make it, it's that they were not preparing themselves for it. If you want to go to Harvard and you're in ninth grade, so you hadn't even gone through high school, but you're in ninth grade and you want to go to Harvard, are you taking actions to be in Harvard? How much studying are you doing? What are you focusing on your test subjects? How are you getting better at your curriculum? Are you prepared for it? Are you making financial arrangements to do so, whether it be through scholarships or paying yourself or whatever? Do you understand the field, the curriculum, everything? Are you preparing at ninth grade? Because if you're not preparing to make that leap, why should we believe you? And why should you believe you? Action over everything. That's what I tell everybody, action over everything. But the key thing that ties into everything with that is emotion. Speaking from your energy, action over everything. And then when you tie in the real stuff, that's when you stand out. What's the real stuff? Talking about the real shit that happens to you. Don't go into guru mode. Oh, yes, everything's perfect and fine and nothing went wrong. No. When I show people these plaques on the wall, I'm like, yeah, in addition to that, I started from a FEMA paid for hotel running away from Hurricane Katrina. Not good. I just tell them. I tell them I made money. You know, everybody always like to tell, I've made this much money. I tell people I made money, lost money, made money, and lost money again. And you know who told me that? One of my mentors, Bob Proctor, may rest in peace. He said, listen, darn, isn't that cool, Bob Proctor voice? He got it. He understood it. He said, listen, you're going to make money and over again. But he also talked in a way about branding, which is you can come back. You can lose money, but reputation could be everything. See, there's 3 levels of compensation. The first level, you get paid for what you do. That's when you trade time for money. That's where 99% of the world is at. The second level is, and this is what I call the 3 levels of compensation. I made this years ago. The second level of compensation is getting paid for what you provide, meaning you're creating value. And many times you got to put the value up front before you get the money. It's not about you getting paid for your value immediately. You're putting value up front, and then you're packaging that for opportunity to make money. The third level is getting paid for who you are. Now, I'm going to give you a great example. In your town, no matter where you are in the world looking at this, there is a reputable doctor, plumber, electrician, and of all kinds, and accountants and lawyers. And I want you to understand, they built a reputation. It's not just getting paid for what they provide, their value, but getting paid for who they are. How have they transcended that? By building a reputation. And you can do that in any area of your life. The reality is, if you are looking at it, making moves for it, not just planning, but doing action over everything and doing it with emotion and speaking about the real ups and downs of your life, the real moments, and you're doing that with a sense of value where you can transcend from getting paid for what you do to getting paid for what you provide so that you may transcend to getting paid for who you are, that's when you'll win. And that's when you're authentic. By the way, I have a branding community, very small. I just started it. It's called Badass Emotional Branding. If you click the link in this description, you can see it. If you click the link, and when you click the link in there, you'll be able to go over to it. Plus, it's available on the homepage of my channel. So go for it. Go for it. You'll love it. You'll stand out and make more money.